year's Olympics will have a special team dubbed the Team of Hope. It is the debut of an all-refugee team. 10 refugees will make history when they participate in the Summer Games in Brazil in August. They will march behind International Olympics Committee flag during the opening ceremony. The IOC says the team will shed light on the global migration crisis. It will also be a tribute to their courage, perseverance, but most of all, their talents. The team will be led by Kenya's award-winning marathoner, Tegla Lorupe, who is a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador for Sports. Take a look at this report. Sarah Kimani, she met 5 of the refugees from South Sudan who are training with Tegla Foundation and who'll be part of the special team. Take a look.
Just after daybreak in Ngong Town in Kenya, 5 young athletes ran down the hills. This, their 9th month of rigorous athletics training. Meet the one half of the first all-refugee team to the Olympics.
The idea is that these refugees also have a future, and sports can be a future for them. So we want to give some people who are talented the chance to run and join the Olympics.
As a little boy growing up in his war-torn country, James Nyang, the team captain, took part in various races in his school, mainly for fun. He only started professional training in October last year. This time, his eyes were set on the prize, to be in the history-making all-refugee Olympics team.
It will change my life from the lower level to somewhere.
South Sudan gained independence from Khartoum in 2011, years after these young athletes had fled their homes. War then broke out in 2013. Rose Nathike will be taking part in the 800-meter race. At just 23, Rose has had to run several times. The one race that has stuck in her mind is when she fled South Sudan in 2002.
My parents, they are in Sudan, but I don't know where they are. Since we came, we never communicate with them.
Like the other 9 refugees, when she gets into the racing track in Rio, Rose will be hoping to erase her past.
I take that one as my dreams, because that one can help me maybe to change my family life or to change also my life as well. And just I hope I can make it, and one day, one time, I'll be somewhere else.
Theirs is a story of determination.
We brought people up from nowhere, so this means they started with 0. So now to see how they run, you can see a lot of improve. And this is our challenge, that we can say the people have done something in the short time to run on a special level.
Under the watchful eye of their coaches and specialists, they are raring to go to change the narrative on refugees. They run like their life depends on it, because it does.
I can say they run away from not to be killed. Now they have to run for another future.
For the better part of their lives, these young South Sudanese refugees have been in the race of their lives, running away from war. But this time they'll be taking the race of their dreams, participating in the Olympics, representing the dreams of millions of refugees across the globe.
I didn't wish that it might happen, but I think the rest for my life, at least now it has opened the door for me. I see the hope ahead of it.
Without a country to represent, they will carry the International Olympics Committee flag, and should they win a medal, then the IOC anthem will be played. Their hope is that it will not always be this way.
We hope we here will go to our country and we go and raise our flags.
The refugee team, with athletes drawn from South Sudan, Syria, Ethiopia, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, is meant to shed light on the ongoing global migration crisis. For those coming from Kenya, their selection to the team comes at a time when the Kenyan government has announced that it will be shutting down the refugee camps in the country.
It's not that I can win gold, but I can show the world that being a refugee, I can do everything that anyone can do.
We want to open the idea for other people also to open refugee camps for training and give them the future.
For now, training continues. Their eyes fixed on the prize. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Nairobi, Kenya.